Hello and welcome to the 2014 Winter Swimming Championships held here, right in the heart of Preston. Today has been showcasing some of Britain's best swimming talent. I'm now joined by a Preston Swimming Club swimmer, Jordan Thieker. Cheers for joining us, Jordan.
That's fine, thank you.
Now, you've been swimming since you were like 4 years old and have entered many competitions. So, what would you have been doing to prepare for a day like today?
Well, personally, I know that I'd be physically ready for this competition. You know, we train day in, day out. It's all about the mental preparation.
Yeah.
So it's obviously getting in the right mindset and being ready.
Yeah, so knowing what it feels like, could you tell us, like, how would those swimmers have been feeling today?
You know, they might be feeling nervous, you know, because like I said, they know they're physically ready, but mentally, you know, under pressure of the competition, and obviously it's a Winter Championship, you know, you want to be ready for it.
So, here in Preston Swimming Club, you train under head coach Steve Heaps. Can you tell us just a little bit about what it is that brought you to Preston, why you like it?
Well, I've known Steve for quite a few years, and he's a really nice coach. So it's nice to have, you know, that father figure, that nice, comfy, relaxed background. And plus, I've got the rest of the club there. You know, they're all nice and friendly. They're all my mates. Yeah, it's nice.
Well, we called up with Steve earlier, so let's have a listen to what he had to say.
Hiya, I'm Steve Hicks, I'm head coach of Preston Swimming Club, responsible for approximately 600 swimmers, 250 in the teaching programme and about 350 on the competitive and development side. We've got a lot of good prospects coming through at the moment, especially at age group level. I would say at the minute Ken and Young, young 12-year-old boy who's a breaststroke swimmer, he won medals at Nationals last season, and Robert Hamer, a 14-year-old butterfly swimmer who won gold medal at Nationals last year. I think they're going to do very well. Well, we're about 2 weeks off, so we're going into taper period now. So the work intensity will just start dropping off session by session, so hopefully so that they're in prime condition, ready for when champs start.
So, Jordan, Steve was saying there what he thinks are the key elements of preparation before a race. So, as an athlete, do you agree with what he was saying?
Yeah, he's totally right. It's all about the mental preparation, because he says that we need to be physically ready. We do that in the training, and like I said, the mental preparation is always key.
Well, we have many races for you today, including the 100 metre freestyle, 100 metre butterfly, the 200 metre backstroke, we have relays, but which are you looking forward to most, Jordan?
Of course, I'm looking forward to this 200 IM. You know, it's a great start to the competition. It's always nice to watch an individual medley race.
So can you, just going on from that, explain to the viewers at home what is an IM?
An IM consists of 4 different strokes, one being butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke and front crawl. And in this specific one, it's 50 metres of each stroke. Me personally, I'd concentrate on the butterfly because that's my preferred stroke.
Now, can you give us a bit of insight on this race and who to look out for?
The main person to be looking out for is Robert Hamer. He's entered fastest, and it's always nice to have a couple of competitors close behind, which we're looking for Kennan and Tom Clifton.
Well,
so it should be a good race.
Yeah, let's hand you over to the commentators now, and they can talk you through the race.
So the next event coming up then, the mixed 200 metres individual medley final. Here's your start list. Lane 1, Sammy Joe Hollings. 2 is Tom Clifton. 3, Robert Hamer. 4, Keenan Young. 5, Emma Fox. And in lane 6, Emily Lawrence. In this mixed final, everybody outside of lane 3 has got a bit of a difficult task. 4-time winner of this event, Robert Hamer. And he'll be looking to make it 5 right here. The athletes getting themselves on the blocks. Just about ready for this 2014 Winter Swimming Championship 200 metre IM, and away they go. And Hamer, as I said, the man to beat. Keenan Young and Tom Clifton have been pushing him hard here in training. It being a mixed event, Emma Fox has been the girls' champion for the last couple of years, but Emily Lawrence always pushing on. They've done their first turn here in the fly. 25 metre pool, remember. So 2 lengths for each 50 and it is indeed Hamer, that commanding figure in lane 3 that leads. It's his red Preston cap that comes up first into the backstroke. The crowd really getting into this one, but Hamer so far commanding it. He'll turn. Clifton coming closely in second. Keenan Young, the youngster, a couple of years younger than Hamer and Clifton, he's pushing them, but down in third position at the moment, and that's a good lead in this backstroke leg. Underneath the flags, they'll come here for the final turn of the backstroke leg. Going into the breaststroke where Clifton will look to try and close that gap. More renowned for being a breaststroke swimmer is Clifton. Fox is leading the girls' race. Hollings and Lawrence struggling to keep pace with her as well, but at the moment it's Hamer. Coming closely now is Clifton, trying to stretch out is Hamer. That's not happening. You can see there Emma Fox on the tailcoat of Keenan Young. Hamer makes the turn, not from Preston, originally from Dover. He's crossed over to swim for Preston now, and he's doing it very, very well. This would be the 5th time he's took this championship. There you can see the gap has slightly closed between Hamer and Clifton. But there's Hamer's turn into the final 50 then, the freestyle leg here, and look at those feet go, the trademark kick for home from Robert Hamer. Clifton will have to dig very, very deep here to try and stop Hamer becoming a 5-time champion of the Winter Swimming Championships here in Preston. He makes the final turn. Clifton needs something epic in this final 25, and I don't think he's going to find it. Here comes Hamer into the final few metres, and it is what we have come to know from Robert Hamer in these Winter Swimming Championships. There's the touch in a time of 2:23.19. Clifton in second, 2:26.74, and Keenan Young does indeed come home in the third position. His time 2:29.36. Emma Fox finishing in fourth position, 2:39.22. You can see here right from the start in this replay that it is Hamer who looked to control it, got away quickest, got away best, and he just never relinquished that position from start to finish. 5-time champion, and that's why Robert Hamer, I'll be looking forward to seeing what he has to say to Fred on poolside in a couple of moments' time. But there you see the winning face of Robert Hamer. Goggles off, looks at his time, he's going to be happy with that. Well, there you can see the official results in front of you. Hamer, Clifton, Young, Fox, Hollings and Lawrence. Let's hear what he's got to say to Fred.
What a race. I'm now joined on poolside with Robert Hamer. Robert, how do you feel about winning the race?
Yeah, it's a really good feeling to win a race like that, especially against like lads that I train with and stuff. And both the lads are really good swimmers, and it'll be a tough pass, and I'm not so good on breaststroke, so I had to go out hard and then try and keep the pace and not die.
Great. So what's the next step for you now?
Well, I need to get like fully fit, and I've got comp next weekend, and I'm doing my 200 and 100 fly. Hopefully get my national qualifying times there, and then get ready for nationals and get ready to hopefully medal again at nationals.
So a happy Robert Hamer there in our interview. Don't go away. After the break, loads more action. A couple of semi-finals from the women's 100 metre backstroke and long distance 15 and 800 metres. See you in a minute.